Salutations and good day. We're out here at Morgan's Hole, and I got the kids with me. If they'll let me get them in frame. They're a little shy. Anyway, we're up here. We're collecting moss and cool sticks for my new terrarium, and we're gonna stop by and check the game cam at Morgan's Hole. So thanks for coming. So these guys right here are wild strawberries. I don't think they're in season, but the little strawberries are formed down here at the bottom, and out here they're like, I don't know, half the size of your pinky-nail. Yeah. And then this here is yarrow, and this is like if you cut yourself, like if you cut yourself, this stuff is really good. You can like chew it up and stick it in the wound and it'll stop the bleeding.
That's cool.
Yeah. And you can recognize it because of all those little tiny leaves. It looks a lot like that weed we keep pulling out of Murray Reservoir, right? That it's just tinier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
They added a fish thing. Wait, no.
Fish eye.
Fish eye.
Are you guys using your fisheye lens?
I mean, it added a fisheye lens. I don't know how, but like
Yeah.
I literally watched it. I swear I didn't do it. Is this mint?
What?
Is it mint? Or is it like Walgreens?
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. We'll have to Google it when it gets home. It looks familiar though.
They look identical.
Why do you look so short, dude? Hey,
Because they're close on me.
is it close somewhere?
Yes. My clothes make me look short.
I remember being here. I remember I found a wild chicken nugget.
That almost looks like a columbine.
I don't have data.
Wildflowers are in bloom. These pretty little guys. I'm not sure what they are. They're really pretty. I wonder what these are. I'll have to Google it. Let's see. Getting any good focus on that? I can't tell. This camera's so small. These are pretty little wildflowers. I'm not sure what these are. I don't think so. Got these purple little flowers here. I'm not entirely sure what these are, but there's a lot of them. We'll have to Google it when we get home. These kind of look like blackberries or raspberries or something like that. They have that Rosaceae family kind of look to them. I don't know, we'll have to Google that when we get home.
My shoes are tired. I don't know if I look at my shoes because I'm wearing boots.
Make sure to look at the ground, see if you can see any tracks around. David and I found a lot of tracks up here the other day.
I can't look. I don't want to run.
I'm a little bit better.
Oh, but they're like, sometimes you can't look at it.
I'm working.
Go lower, that's my shoe.
Salutations and good day. We're over here on Luther Butte at the base of Mount Rusta. We're gonna go check a game cam and try and find some moss.
It's too much. I
was that? You're an old lady?
I can't watch.
Oh no.
Ow! Someone just punched me in my face.
Okay, I'll slow down. Z just came across this. Got a pile of scat here. This is definitely bear scat. You can see the berries, the chewed up fibrous material. There's some hair in there. And it's pretty large. So yeah, this is definitely a black bear. Good spot, Z. On today's episode of What's This Shit? So yeah, if we see a bear out here, I want you to hold up your arms, make as much not high-pitched noises as you can. Yeah. And stand your ground. Make sure not to run away, because if you run away, it'll tell the predator that you're food, and they will chase you.
I want you to take a photo.
And if they don't go away, then we hold our stick straight out and try to keep the stick between you and the bear.
Are you teaching from experience or from?
No, this is all the hypothetical knowledge that you know, outdoors people agree on. Because bears don't like to fight. They don't like to fight their food. So if you can make yourself look like you're gonna fight, they will run away. Unless it's dark. If it's nighttime and a bear encounters you, you're probably being hunted, and then you need to pull out your knife and fight like the end of Legend of the Fall. Yeah. Taking the kids on a little hike up this beautiful mountain trail. I guess it's not really a trail. We're kind of on a game path next to a creek, but whatever, it's all the same. But it's a beautiful day. It's raining a little bit. It's like 60 degrees. I haven't seen anybody out here yet. I'm having a great time. Your story on TikTok.
I don't know if it's gonna load here.
It's definitely not going to load out here.
TikTok was loading through a minute ago.
Can you show off your walking stick?
It's like really pretty and pink.
Yeah.
And I know I screen recorded it, but then I deleted it because
we're in the middle of the forest and they're still on their phones. Yeah, which way topic? Oh yeah. I'm not sure if that's expensive. It's kind of figure eight, right? Look at these little mushrooms. These might be part of the humongous fungus. I was telling you the largest organism in the world is, you know, like a, what did that say? It was like 35,000 metric tons. It's like 3.5 square miles. It's this giant mycelium network of honey mushrooms.
Wait, are we on that?
And yeah, I think these guys here are part of the honey mushroom thing. Oh, there goes my walking stick. But yeah, I think these guys are part of them. Allegedly they're edible, but I'm not eating them. Neither should you, unless you know better. I'm looking for morels up where David and I found them on our hunting trip, but I think mushroom season is well past done. So what we are finding is kind of shriveled and dried out. But it's always nice to get out into the woods. I love it out here.
Cats are breaking slowly.
Oh yeah? make our way back to the car and go a little further down the road. We check the game cam at, oh, that's a big pile of shit. We checked the game cams at Morgan's Hole, and we got the SD card for this guy up here on Luther Butte at Mount Rasta. And now I think we'll head down the road and go check out Camp Miller, maybe, and then loop back around to Unity, possibly. I don't know. Go check out that Pondo on the other side. That'd be cool. Forward. Just keep moving forward. Ooh, these are pretty. I wonder what kind of flowers these are. They're pretty. Come down onto these.
Why am I not?
The beauty of the world around you. I love frogs. No, I don't want to hurt it. I just want to look at it and be like, oh, look at its adorable little butt. Oh my god. Let's leave this guy to his day. We're in his front room. Have a great day, Mr. Frog. Some sort of pupa. Or maybe they're transporting a queen larvae. I don't know. But yeah, we should probably move. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. They like adapted to the trail.
Right?
And instead of like a big mound, they have tiny holes in it.
Yeah. But yeah, we're here in the forest with the forest permission. We're not here to take or destroy or exploit. We're simply here to enjoy the forest for the sake of the forest. And in the beginning of the year, when I can get out here, I light incense and I pray and I ask the forest for permission to enjoy these spaces. Because the forest is alive just like you are. God created all things, and all things are in God's image. Then there's God in all things. Right? So this place, these things you're standing on, this area we're sharing, is just as holy or sacred as, or as important as anything else, yeah? So we try to respect the forest and thank the wild, because it's special to be able to share these places. We got some more scat here. Looks like the carpenter ants are enjoying it. This one's considerably smaller. This could be a small bear. It could be coyote, but seeing as how it's almost entirely devoid of hair and berries, I would venture to say that this is probably just some everyday dog shit. Oh, you found some more moss?
And I have
Nice,
a
that's a
in
good
there,
piece.
And then I also have a piece of wood.
Nice, awesome. We're gonna make such a good terrarium.
899010620.
These kids never stop.
You didn't know that.
These
And you still don't know
kids.
It was unlocked. It was just already unlocked, even though I turned it off.
So are their favorite pastimes. Looks like the tips are coming out. Got nice green tips on these pine. I bet we can find some spruce or some little tasty ones that we can snack on later. Oh, we got a pretty little maple tree. Got a pretty little maple tree. This is probably an Oregon small leaf maple. I'm not sure. But you can tell it's a maple leaf, or you can tell it's a maple tree because it's got the little helicopters on it. But beyond that, it's got that iconic maples.
Are we running over?
Very nice.
I learned it from Tom.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He taught me how to do that. But no, because he does that with, let's see, like microphones.
Yeah.
And interviews, like.
Swings his microphone
and
around.
pens and drumsticks.
Yeah.
Because I used to like go like that. Like that, but I want to go under there. This kind of looks like the one in there. Can I sit right here? The what? What camera? What the hell?
We're back out here at Camp Miller. Doesn't look like anyone's been here since I was. Everything pretty much looks the same. I don't think I stuck that straight up in there, but that's okay. We've got a beautiful day today. Willow's a huge fan. Alright, we're out here at Camp Miller and we're gonna have lunch. So we need a fire. First step for us anyways, find something to make some quick coals. So we found this old charred piece and that should be quite sufficient. Next step is to find some tinder. So find some larger small pieces, some smaller small pieces, and find some stuff that's just tiny and will burn. You got your tinder together and your fire pit ready, then get out your flint and steel and get that thing started.
Is that gas?
For barbecue.
Oh shit, is that thing recording? Ha ha ha.
No, we actually
But no.
rubbed the sticks together.
But no, legit, there's no cheating when it comes to making a fire. It's lit or it's not. It's good to know how to do it.
Can I have a juice?
Yeah, why don't you guys grab a cheese and an apple and some yeah, we got some sticks and Twinkies over here.
How do you put a juice on it?
I pushed it up through the middle.
I put this in there.
Well, give it to me, we'll do it after you're done.
So you don't get CO2 infested
So I don't get red corn.
with
So I don't get the juice infection. I think
Yeah.
it needs more fire.
That's kind of a weird way to put it on.
That's how
I think you meant like that, right?
I don't
Either way, it's just like a marshmallow.
Mine's falling apart.
You have to get it closer.
It'll cook eventually.
give it some time. There's our butterfly.
Catch you on fire.
That's what I was trying
Dude,
to
mine's gonna. Mine just split in half.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
Yeah, next to it.
Can it catch on fire?
Yes.
No, I'm asking it.
Oh,
to
did
catch
it?
on fire. No, I'm asking my Twinkie to catch on fire. I want it to catch on fire. Oh, it's
It's
about
split
to
in
fall.
half.
My Twinkie's about to fall. This is like boiling at this point. You know what? I'm sticking it all the way through. Oh wait, that was a bad idea. If mine falls, I'm falling with it. That's a way to put it in.
I didn't do that. Maybe like.
Can I eat it? I kind of want to eat
Yeah,
it.
brush it off.
I bet you
But
can.
it hasn't even burned yet. It falls off again.
Oh, what's happening to mine?
Yeah, that's what
Smoke.
Get down lower so that you're holding it more parallel.
Ah!
There's smoke in my face.
Yeah.
How the Twinkie
No.
with you.
No, 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 no.
Why did
No.
you not try to catch it?
Because it's gonna step.
Look at that.
My turn, I don't think it's gonna burn.
I think I can eat it. It just fell off. I think I could still eat it.
Half our country's wet in the fire.
It kind of tastes like burnt marshmallow. That's not even burnt. Oh, maybe that was
no.
just the...
I bet I could still eat it. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a nice butterfly.
Yeah, I know, that butterfly's been following me around this whole time. Since our first stop.
Maybe nicer. Trying to pass on the love of nature to the next generation. It's a little tricky because there's not an app for that. But I think it's starting to take. So I'm thinking these guys are gooseberries or a member of the currant family. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks like it. And all these little flowers here will turn into green globulous grape-like berries. They have a nice tart flavor. Good for making pies. Here we've got more yarrow. And this guy's pretty useful if you get hurt out here. You can make a poultice out of it to help staunch bleeding. You can use it to treat fevers and a whole slew of other uses. Google would definitely have more information on that. Over here we've got some stinging nettle, which sounds a lot worse than it is. It's a little irritating, but it's not like poison ivy. And it's really useful. Like in the spring, you can eat the top shoots. They're good in salad. You can take the leaves or the flowers, use them to make tea. And then if you hold the top and pinch your hand and run it down the stem, it'll pop up all the leaves. You can split the stem with your finger and use it for cordage. It makes great cordage. It's very good for counterlock twist, and it's surprisingly strong. I think really only hemp, hempbane, maybe one other plant is more durable than this one as far as cordage goes. It's a good one to be able to know, especially if you're one of those people that is affected by it. They have these little itty bitty tiny, almost imperceptible little hollow hairs, and they get into your skin, release a certain chemical that causes inflammation, like a cortisol response, and that's why it stings. But it doesn't affect some people. I've never had a problem with it. But it's a good plant to know because you can eat it, and it might be useful to know which leaves are not toilet paper. And I'm not sure what kind of grass this is. We'll have to Google it when we get back. But it definitely looks like a primitive grain. And if that's the case, it would be good to know for foraging reasons if you were able to harvest this and use it for porridge. Shit, food is food. And then this guy, I keep seeing these guys all over the place. And I thought maybe it was related to mullein, but I'm starting to think that it's possibly a plantain, which is also edible and potentially medicinal plant. I'll have to research it. I am not an expert, but you know, it's good to know what out here could be useful and what out here will kill you, so you know what to look for. You don't got to memorize the rest of it. And over here we've got some more strawberries. You can see the tri-leaf with the ridged edges, or ridged edges. You come down to a common node in the bottom, and there's almost always this pink lead root, I don't know what this is called, but it comes off of the main plant, and then another plant will shoot up off of that. And with the wild strawberries, you want to look down under here. The strawberries will usually be right underneath the duff of the soil, and they're just these tiny little red berries. They're adorable. They don't look like a strawberry, but they have that same color, and they still have that outside seeds. I don't think they're properly seeds, but you know what I mean, those dots on the outside of the strawberry. But the whole thing's more roundish and maybe the size of an Orbeez, or like half the width of your fingernail. They're very small, but they are super tasty. And I think they'll probably be in season in the next month or so. When I was out here earlier, they had flowers, and the flowers are gone. That means they're going to be fruiting soon, but I think I might be just a little bit too early. And then over here we have what I believe is a sticky geranium. They've got these really pretty leaves. They're large, come off of a fairly sturdy stem. I'll come grouped down in the bottom. And their flowers are really pretty. And then I'm just pulling this one out of my ass, but I've always had it in my mind that this is sweetgrass. It grows sparsely in the pines. I'm probably wrong, but if I'm not, it's a sacred plant. The indigenous peoples of this area would use it for smudging and use it for ceremonial purposes. It was intended to connect them to their ancestors and to the oneness of the Creator. Pretty wholesome. And then we've got this guy. This looks a lot like a blueberry, but I don't know. It grows like a berry bush. Like this one's all by himself, but almost all, oh, you caught me. Almost all of these guys over here, these tufts of berries are this blueberry looking plant, but again, I'm no expert. You know, we're gonna go home and Google it, and we'll learn together. And then here's another one that looks like that same structure for the strawberry, but I don't think that that's a strawberry. I think that that's something else. Oh, here's another interesting little plant. Those look like oak leaves. How cool would that be if the oak, Oregon oak, started making a comeback up here? I'll have to Google that. That's neat. Oh, here we go. I think I found a flowering body of that one I was questioning. It's got these bright white rosaceae flowers. Come down off the main stem. Got these interesting triple leaves. I mean, this looks like a berry or a rose or something, but I mean, you know, that's not a rose, but it does have that same kind of family look to it. I bet this is edible, but don't bet your life on it. I wouldn't. Somebody made a little hidey hole. This is a really interesting little shelter. I don't know that I would trust it, but shit, it's in its heyday, it probably would have worked well. When the first time I ever came out here, this was here, and it had fresh boughs on it, and it was all covered up, and it was real good and tight, and then it had a makeshift door on it and a little fire pit in the middle. And that was when I started questioning the logic of all of this. Because, I mean, yeah, I get it. A shelter, let's build a shelter. That's awesome. I've done that. But, that's like 3 feet. That's a very small area. And I don't know if you've ever been in something that's on fire, but that's not a lot of room to move around. But they did have a decent little bed there, a little fire pit here, and it looked like it would have worked decent for a moment or two. And then here's this plant. I don't remember what this was called, but I see it all over the place out here. It's got these really easily identifiable big leaves. It all comes down to a central node. And it's got these beautiful purple flowers. You see them all over the place out here. I feel like this is lupine or something like that. I don't remember. We're gonna Google it. Okay guys, hop back out. We need to do one more sweep of camp and make sure that there's no garbage on the ground. Come on.
Yeah, what about that Skittle you dropped off?
Well, like a Skittle's no big deal, but you know, we want to make sure that we're leaving the place better than we found it. So Z, why don't you start here? Start over here, make your way that way, and zigzag back towards here and pick up any garbage you can find. Hey Willow. Hello. Why don't you start over here and zigzag this way towards the fire pit and pick up any garbage you can find.
Where do I start?
over there in the corner. Just walk back and forth and look for garbage. It's something I make sure I do every time I go camping or enjoy an area. Something I learned on the fire line. Gridding. Start at one corner, walk back and forth across a given space. And that way you're making sure to see everything that's on the ground, just in case anything's on fire. So it works the same way with the garbage. Start at one corner of your camp, walk back and forth like a crazy person, staring at the ground, looking for anything you can see to pick up. And there we go. That didn't take long. But yeah. Oh, it looks like my offering to the critters was taken kindly. There's not a speck of that left. Nice. But yeah, this camp's pretty clean generally. We tend to pick up pretty well after ourselves. I don't like having to do this when I get here, so we make sure to stay up on it. Just walk back and forth. The beer bottle. Here, give it to me. Okay. So we got some garbage. Good. Well done.
Where do you want to throw it away though?
We'll put it in a sack in the back of the car and we'll take it home and we'll throw it away.
Which way do you want the car?
Put it in here. Oh. There we go.
I have to make this into braces.
Yeah, we gotta make sure to pick up the places we like so that they're nice when we want to use them again.
Can I make those?
Yeah. Alright, let's hop in the car and see where our adventure takes us next. Huh?
Like I made a bracelet.
Mr. Beast
I found them again.
said, just pretend I sound like Morgan Freeman, it'll sound a lot cooler. So it looks like the tree David said was gonna fall across the road, fell across the road. Here's another one of those flowers. Not entirely sure what that is, but the flower definitely has like some dandelion like wisps coming off the top of it and a similar Asteraceae kind of head formation. I don't know what this is, but I would bet that those fluffs are seeds that'll blow in the wind just like a dandelion, but I don't recognize the leaf. Here's another one. Oh, yep. There's the fluff. Oh, there we go. There's two more. Maybe this is the mule's ear. No, those look more like sunflowers. Scratch that. There's a few of them. Oh, there we go. There's one with its flower still intact. I don't know if it's able to see that, but there's a small yellow flower in there. We got these seed tufts. Yeah, I wonder what this is. Here's another little plant. I'm not sure what that is. It's got these small little florets on them. Just like these delicate little plants underneath this tree. I'm gonna have to Google this one. That might be the image to Google. Let's see if the phone can focus on that. I don't know how to make it do that. I need to look at the manual. Here's another flower we're seeing a lot of. faces there. And then these guys, they're vibrant. They pop out. And there's a few of them. They look like Indian paintbrush, but I'm not sure. Woo! Here we have what looks like a very determined little juniper. Just, you know, growing out of the rocks. It almost looks like a bonsai. It's really cool. What'd you find? What'd you find? What'd you find?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Pretty cool flower.
Send that to me so I can edit it into that video.
Alright.
Alright. Well, let's go find something else to take cool pictures of. It's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cute little flower. I can't quite identify. Looks to be a dauber. Hey man, I'm just chilling. Enjoy your day. This stuff here, I don't know, it almost looks like it's a member of the Artemisium family with those weird little leaves that they have on there. So I mean, like, maybe this is like a mugwort or something like that. I don't know. We'll ask Google. So I smoke out here. I do. I enjoy having a cigarette when I'm out in the woods. But a cigarette butt is like the most common form of trash on the planet. And we need to do something to fix that. So don't toss your butts when you're out here. Right? Take your cigarette, put it out on the ground, and when that thing's good and out and safely extinguished, you take it, you tuck it under your laces. Like that. That cigarette butt's coming with you and not into the environment and winding up in a bird's nest or a rodent's hole or down in some creek or, you know, somewhere doing harm. So, you know, pack out your butts. So, you spend enough time outdoors, eventually you're gonna have to go to the bathroom. It's just one of those things. And there's a lot of ways to accomplish that goal out here. Some of them are more comfortable than others. What we got here is what I like to call a cowboy crapper. Take your 5-gallon bucket, and this one's been used. Probably used is better. No need to buy a brand new one to do your duty. Then you take a chunk of pool noodle and slice it down one side, and then you take that, put it on the bucket. You take the pool noodle and you thread the cut through, a sign, a front side, so you know which side to dump your business back out of when you're done. And that way things aren't getting all sticky. But you wrap it around, gives you a decent foam to sit on. The 5-gallon bucket is sturdy enough to hold quite a bit of weight. And when you're done, you dig a hole, you throw that in there, you take the bucket, wash it out, dump it out of the back side, not the front side, keep things clean. And then you take it apart, flip it upside down, and put it away for the next time. And when you're at a primitive campsite and this bucket isn't a burden, it's a great way to do things. I learned about this the hard way, and it's a good trick to know. Then you flip it upside down, and it's ready to go the next time. So the kids got me a real cool old school Victorian terrarium for my birthday, and so I brought them out here to the woods to find moss and cool little things to put in there, and I'm having a great time. This is a great way for me to spend Father's Day, so really appreciate it. So we picked up camp, we cleaned up our little picnic, and we gridded to make sure that we got any old garbage, any garbage that we missed, and we got the place cleaned up. Now we're ready to head on down the road. Boom, 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 boom. Z and I are out here taking pictures, soaking up all this wildlife. Willow's sitting in the car looking at pictures of Tom Collins. What you doing?
I'm looking at my memories on Snapchat.
Oh, you're looking at memories on Snapchat?
Yeah.
Is that mostly who?
I don't know.
Pictures of Tom Collins?
They're all Fortnite.
Oh, it's all Fortnite?
When
Oh.
I played it last year.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong. I thought you were in here looking at pictures of Tokyo Hotel.
I was.
Oh, so I was almost right. Oh, yep. No, this plant here is called mullein. It's been used in medicine in Europe and in Eurasia for a long, long time. But if you find yourself having to go to the bathroom out here and you don't have any toilet paper, this is the plant to use for toilet paper. Feel it. Feel the leaves.
What the heck?
Yeah, they're really soft, aren't they? They're not strong like 2-ply, but they work pretty well. And in their first year, they're tiny like this. And in their second year, they shoot up tall flowers.
Is that just grass?
And then over here we have, I'm almost sure this is hound's tongue. And this shit gets on you and it won't come off. It's like little teardrops of Velcro. Their seeds are like little teardrops of Velcro. And they're just a total pain. They got these big leaves.
Can I lay in that?
We got this plant here. This almost looks like a columbine. What are you guys doing?
I'm getting like a water cooler right here.
Did you get service right there?
I
full
don't.
bars. I'm trying to fix it.
No matter how high I put it.
Yeah, we must be close to Prairie City. We'll get service here in a little bit. Maybe their pizza joint will be open. We can stop and get something to eat.
But I haven't been hungry at all.
Okay, well maybe we can hit up this
Maybe
store.
too much
And,
food.
yeah, good problems to have. Maybe we can stop in Prairie City and grab a drink, and then we'll start our journey home. Yeah?
You guys can't look at me, so I can take a photo of myself.
Oh yeah, you need some selfie privacy.
Yeah.
Price selfie.
So good luck.
Here's another one that you see around here pretty frequently. It's, I think it's soap brush or snowberry or something like that. I don't believe that this will fruit into anything edible, and I'm pretty sure it's not, like, yeah. But I'll Google it and we'll see what this is. Those are the Strawberry Mountains. I think right over there on the edge of this valley is the beginning of the wilderness. And that's some rugged country. During the winter, these look like the Alps. It's beautiful. Over here in Prairie City, stopped by to get some nachos and some fried ice cream. Looking forward to it. I love fried ice cream.
I love
Got some dank nachos and some fried ice cream on the way. We've got some fried ice cream. Is that good? Deep fried ice cream. It's crazy stuff, isn't it? Yeah. We stopped by Prairie City to pick up some, snag some nachos and fried ice cream on our way home. It really hit the spot. This place is good. Stop by if you have the chance. Do you guys like your fried ice cream? Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, we're almost done with our adventure. We're gonna hop on the road and we're gonna head home. It's like a seaweed. It's pretty out here. Last few minutes of the day. Sounds like it's out there. Yeah, there's a lot of trash out here. You picking up garbage? Thank you. Yep, keep these places cleaner than we found
I
them.
connected my phone and now I'm gonna play some bangers. I'm playing a banger right now.
I'm pretty sure I have this one saved on my phone.
Yeah, it's hard to
Yeah.
It's also a bit chilly out here.
One more and then let's call it. We're out here at Murray. Z's throwing in the last night lines of the night. So hoping to catch a trout, but just getting pretty close to calling it. It's been a great day. I've had a lot of fun. We drove up 16, cut over to 13, went over to Prairie City, came back down here to Murray. After this, we'll beeline it home and call it a day. But thanks for joining us. It's been a great time.